related to true pandas, so it all gets really, really confusing. But raccoons, they don't wash their food like some people think. They're actually washing their paws to keep them clear of dirt. You're very quick, Rocky. Now, raccoons are also bin raiders, so they've learned to live amongst humans because we're very wasteful animals. We throw away loads of tasty things for raccoons to eat. So they pull over people's dustbins. Now, not just this, they've also been known to raid people's homes. They will go in through open windows and cat flaps, and then open cupboards and fridges and steal all the food that you wanted to eat. Now, they've also been known to take items of clothing out of people's homes as well. Now, leave with these items to insulate their dens. They'll leave if you're lucky. If you're not so lucky, the raccoon will just move in with you, and they'll probably move up into your attic or down into your basement. And you might think that's pretty awesome having a raccoon living with you. Believe me, it wouldn't be. They're actually very destructive. So whilst they're up in your attic, they're probably ripping up all your insulation. They're also very aggressive. Now, I know Rocky doesn't look it. He was captive bred and he's also been hand-reared, so he's relatively tame. But saying that, we have all been bitten by them over time, and it does hurt a great deal. But wild raccoons are extremely aggressive. Now, all types of raccoons, whether hand-reared or wild, are very, very messy and smelly when they go to the bathroom, and they don't care where they go. So it's definitely not a housemate you would want. Now, because of all this behaviour, raiding people's homes, bins, pretty much eating anything that they come across, they've also gained the name of the masked bandit. So if you have a little look at Rocky's face, you can see the coloration that runs across his eyes actually looks like he's wearing a little mask. Now, this would be a bit more of a natural setting for a raccoon, would be foraging around some rotten wood, because naturally they do wander around woodland areas. So if they come across a tree with some rotten bark on it, they use these very thick claws to prise open the rotten wood, and this will reveal all the bugs underneath. Now, they are omnivores, so as I said, they will eat anything that they actually come across. So that's bugs, small mammals, eggs, birds, and plant matter as well. Now, as I said at the start, they do originate from North America. This isn't the only continent they're actually found on nowadays. There's believed to be quite a big colony in Central Europe. Now, it was thought in the Second World War there were some fur farms that were unfortunately farming raccoons for their furs. Some of these fur farms were bombed, and some of the raccoons were released across Europe. And as I said, they're actually doing really well. Now, there's also believed to be quite a big group across Asia. Now, in the late 70s, early 80s, a very popular cartoon movie came out featuring raccoons, and that made people think, oh, they look brilliant, I'm going to have one as a pet. Now, as I said, they don't make great pets, we do not promote that here, and then these people realised, yeah, they don't make awesome pets at all, and actually released them out into their country. So they're really doing well in Asia, especially in countries like Japan, so they're over there wandering around in the woodlands. Now, it's brilliant that animals do actually learn to adapt to different places where we introduce them, and also to all the changes that we make, so we do tend to encroach on many places. But it's not a brilliant idea introducing non-native species of animals into other countries, especially animals that are omnivores like raccoons. Because they do eat anything that they find, they can actually have quite a devastating effect on another country's native species. Now, there's believed to be a few raccoons wandering around our countryside, believe it or not, and if you do see one, please don't approach them. As I said, wild raccoons are extremely aggressive, and also wild raccoons, they do not get annual health checks like Rocky and his brother Miko, so do not approach them. Just give your local authorities a call. You having a good rummage around, Rocky? Are you looking for your last mealworm? I think you've probably had them all. So just give your local authorities a call, and they would deal with them in the safe manner. Now, Rocky, I think you're done. Should we we'll have a little sniff around. What have you found? That's a bit of bird poo, Rocky. That's not nice. That's not tasty at all. You're going to head in? Slowly, slowly, doopy doopy doo. Should we give Rocky our raccoon a big round of applause? Well done, Rocky.